It's time to talk money on the show, talking about our money motivation segment. And yes, the whole world is going digitalized in terms of assets and trading as well. And it's all about cryptocurrency here, non-fungible tokens here and there. So our discourse today is about the investment opportunities in Forex trading as well as the cryptocurrency world. And joining us is Vera Clement, a Forex educator as well as a financial market analyst. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Thank you very much for having me on the show.
Looking
all radiant, you know.
in gold.
Okay, you're making me blush now. Like the both of you, is this a planned work?
No, I see Forex trading is really doing well for you.
It's doing wonders.
So tell us, what exactly is the relationship between Forex trading and cryptocurrency?
Okay, thank you very much. The relationship between Forex trading and cryptocurrency trading is the fact that the both are digital based. So if you want to do the physical Forex, which is the physical FX, you need to have a fiat dollar with you. And then maybe you go to an aboki.
What's a fiat dollar?
Like the paper money.
Yeah,
it's called fiat.
Okay. All right.
So you have a fiat dollar with you, or you have a fiat naira with you. And then you go to aboki, or you go to any of the BDCs and then you change. But this time around, when we talk about Forex trading digitally, you're doing everything on your phone with the aid of a broker. So it's similar. In cryptocurrency, there are exchanges. In foreign exchange or Forex trading, there are brokers. So these both are intermediaries between you and the market. Like in the exchange, for instance, now, all the P2P and the rest, the exchange is like the intermediary between you that want to exchange that particular cryptocurrency at that time and the person that wants to buy and give you that naira you need. While in the sense of the broker, they are like more or less like the market makers. You're not really exchanging with someone. They just, you know, open you up to the market. You pick your particular instrument. Maybe you want to trade the Great British Pounds against the United States dollar, for instance. You are not actually trading against another person like the way you're sitting now. I'm like, okay, do you have dollar? Oh, no, it's not so. It's like you and then the market makers or the big banks and all that. So you are just like, you know, hiding under the canopy of your broker to access the big world.
So apparently you need a middleman to
Yes, because if you want to stand on your own, big banks like JP Morgan and the rest, they go into this financial market with, you know, billions and billions of dollars, and you, maybe you're just coming in with $100. You can't just expect your $100 to stand the tide against all those big giants. So you need to be under one canopy, so to speak, for you to be able to ride, you know, just go with the waves.
Okay, I mean, this is a great start to discuss. I mean, we're in for a swell time, it was said. Let's look at cryptocurrency. In this part of the world, over the last 2-3 years, it's been really, you know, rampant in terms of our discourse, especially when it comes to business or crypto, that various cryptocurrencies. So for the layman watching, what does it entail? That's one. Then the various cryptocurrencies we have, because one is very popular, Bitcoin, because well, it's not just limited to Bitcoin. So what does cryptocurrency entail for the layman watching who would like to also invest? Then two, what are the various cryptocurrencies we have that people can invest in? Okay,
so for the layman who wants to invest in cryptocurrency, I would like to say, please do your research very well, because since the beginning of 2022, the entire cryptocurrency world has been facing this decline. It's been a downward spiral with the entire cryptocurrency world. And, you know, when you talk about Bitcoin, it's probably because Bitcoin was one of the first listed in 2013 thereabout. And those that got it then, when it was still at its, you know, at its lowest. When it got to the peak, somewhere around $60,000 and the rest, they really made, if you have not sold off anyway, if you still held on to your asset, you would have made a lot of money. So people are now beginning to, you know, their eyes are beginning to open like, oh, if I had known, I would have done this, I would have done that. So when all these other various cryptocurrency assets start coming out, like the Dogecoin, like the Ethereum, like the Litecoin, the Dashcoin and the rest, people were like, okay, let's quickly not make the same mistake we made with Bitcoin. Let's take advantage of this now, you know. But the thing now is, what is the probability that whatever coin you're investing on now is going to boom like Bitcoin? So you have to take your time and do the research, like check what are the, is this coin listed on any exchange? What are the backups, like what company or whatever it is that is backing up this coin? The entities backing up this particular coin. Like for instance, I always tell people, when we talk about United States dollar, for instance, you know, it is native to United States of America. Now, no matter what is going on, inflation, fuel scarcity, whatever it is, the states, the government knows how to swing into action. There are policies that that they will put in place so that no matter what happens,
keep it afloat.
Yes, no matter what happens, the dollar will not fall to the ground. Now, as useless as we may think the naira is, because a lot of people just like, you know, they just trash it, they don't keep it well. You have a wallet, you don't keep your naira properly, you just fold it, you want to give someone, you just squeeze it, you know, because we feel, it's useless.
Worthless.
As useless and as worthless as you think it is, the government and the CBN are still doing a lot of things to keep it afloat. It can never be so useless that you can't have value for naira. Never. You can never get to that point where you take naira to the market and you can't use it to purchase anything. It can, you know, inflation and the rest might catch up with it, but it won't get to the point where it now becomes something we trample on the floor. No.
Oh, well, of course, we know that the value has dropped. So
of course it has.
But let's look at some of the pitfalls to look out for when trading in cryptocurrency.
There's difference between trading cryptocurrency and what we call HODL, like holding on to it.
Okay.
So if you want to trade, that's why I said there is a lot of similarities.
What's the difference between holding onto it and trading?
There's a lot of similarities between Forex trading and cryptocurrency trading. People don't just understand it yet. In the cryptocurrency world, there are charts that you can look out for and know or predict the market. It's the same thing too with the foreign exchange market. So now if you want to be actively trading, you can as well fund your exchange account and then go to the what's it called, the part. I'm trying to just get the name now, where you, because I'm actually more conversant with Forex than cryptocurrency, but I'm at the same time versatile with both. So now, if you get there and then you can decide to buy low, sell high, you know, like for instance, now there's this latest one that people say they are doing now. It's called cryptocurrency arbitrage trading. There's also arbitrage trading in Forex. So that's why I said these things are similar. They are interwoven.
Yeah. The arbitrage trading, does it involve having a machine trade for you, or
yes,
like a robot?
Yes, you could take advantage of a robot, but the basis of this entire arbitrage trading thing is just taking advantage of small differences in prices. This particular crypto is listed at maybe $23,000, and then someone somewhere listed at 23.5, and then you say, okay, this 0.5, you quickly trade it from one exchange to the other. Boom, you've taken your profit and you're out. It's still the same thing too with Forex trading, with Forex arbitrage trading. You just take advantage. There are tools you use for all this that would help you scan the market and spot that lowest price where you can spot it, and then
apparently you have to be sharp so you don't lose your money.
That's what I said earlier, that you have to, otherwise
keep your ears to the ground.
Oh my God, you'll be shocked. Recently when there was this downward spiral and all that, people said they had maybe $1 million, and then before they will get back there, it has turned to $1,000 because of this. But the good thing is, if you don't sell at $1,000, you've not actually lost money yet.
You can still hold on. Let's talk about the tools you need for Forex trading.
Oh, okay, good. The tools you need for Forex trading, for instance, if you are a novice, complete novice, you don't even know anything about Forex trading, there are trading robots that can help you. You just need to probably purchase the license or purchase the robot, and it gets installed on your brokerage account. You fund your brokerage account apparently, and then it gets installed on that brokerage account for you.
On your phone?
On your phone. That's the beauty of this whole thing. Whether crypto, Forex, you can do everything on your phone. As long as that phone can browse and it has internet connection, that's all. You can just be sitting. You know, most times when people say people are doing Yahoo, I'll just be like, okay, have you tried checking if this person is doing crypto? Have you tried checking if he's trading Forex? Because these things are somehow, you know, how can you sit on your phone and be pressing phone and making money? Is it possible? It is very possible. Very, very possible. So once you have all these tools installed on your phone, and then you choose which instrument you want. Personally, I prefer the Great British Pounds against the United States dollars, because these are very, very liquid. They have high volatility. They move, you know. I don't tell people to go for the ones with risk, like all the, you know, just go for these currencies that, you know, they still have some stability somewhat. And then you can just be milking money from the financial market, depending on what you fund your account with.
Okay, so you know, you mentioned just the tool. Are there other tools beyond, you know, purchasing the robot?
Yes, before you go into other tools, I'd like to know what's the difference between trading with a robot or trading by yourself.
Okay, so now you are a presenter, and then let's say you don't know anything. You know, I said earlier that if you're a novice, so we now decide to hook you up on a signal channel that will tell you when to buy, when to sell. And then right now you're here on this show interviewing me, and then your phone just does bang bang, and then they say bye now, and then you start, oh Vera, just hold on, just give me a minute. You know, you start getting distracted. Your mind will no longer be with me because you're thinking of how to catch that peep right now. Like, oh, somebody just said I should buy now, and it's so painful if after the show people start posting their results. We made money. You know, oh god, I was on this show. You know. So if you are using a trading robot, for instance, you don't have that stress.
Okay, the robot
does all that for you. You can as well just finish from work at the close of work today and then say, okay, let me see what has this thing done for me today.
But the robot would definitely withdraw something. It won't be free. Would it be
Does
free?
it work for free, like the entire profit?
Okay, you purchase the license, right? Or you can purchase the full version of the robot, right?
Yes.
Okay, then the only charges left is just the swap or the spread and the swap, depending on if the robot is holding a position overnight, and then the spread, which is the difference between the bid and the ask, like the price at which your broker is willing to. Okay, just let me put the bid and the ask this way. Aboki is going to sell dollar for you at 611, right? Because I read yesterday that it's already at 611 at the parallel market. So 611, but if he's buying from you, he won't buy at 611, right? The difference between that 611 that he is selling to you and probably the 600 and or the 500 and something that he is buying from you, that difference that is like his own profit is what we call the spread.
Okay, that's what the robot deducts.
Not the robot, actually, it goes to the broker.
The broker.
Okay.
Yeah. Interesting.
So
you were talking about the other tools.
Yes, we have indicators in the Forex market as well as the cryptocurrency market. You know, every day, new innovations, new ideas, new technology. I think the reason why people just underestimate or underrate the Forex market is because Forex has been here for a very long time. Over 500 years ago, and it's still here. It's not going anywhere. I tell people, as long as there's still dollar, there's pounds, there's naira, people will always change from one currency to the other. And as long as they keep doing that, Forex will keep existing. Now, the cryptocurrency world is going to the point where maybe each country will have their own coin listed on an exchange. And then when it gets to that point, I believe the government will want to start taking responsibility, like regulations and the rest.
But talking about regulations, the federal government just placed the ban, that was last year, on cryptocurrency. Did that shake or affect the market?
Yes, it did. It did in a very, very, will I say, in an adverse manner. Because before now, you could use your card to buy cryptocurrency directly from an exchange. You could transfer using your bank account, but now it's no longer available. You have to, you know, do all those P2P and all those. So it's no, and then those that are vendors, crypto vendors, that's all they do is buy, sell and all that. It's affected them too. Because probably when they could buy directly from the exchange, maybe at a discounted price, now they are stuck with P2P. Or except if they have someone somewhere that can, you know, give them at a lower price. Okay.
You talked about, you know, holding as well as trading earlier. For those who are holding, when do they sell to, you know, make that profit? Right now, I mean, crypto is down, so some people think it's a good time to invest and buy.
Yes.
You know, at this time. When do they then sell? Because the market is volatile. You can't predict when,
if it's even going to fall
lower than this. It can be higher at this point, and within that same 24-hour window, it goes all the way down. So when exactly do you emphasize that people who are holding should, you know, just cash out?
Okay, so I have this friend of mine.
Okay.
I would not want to mention his name on here. He has been into cryptocurrency for a very long time. I think since that 2013 self. If I had taken it seriously as he did, maybe by now too. Because was it last week now, I was chatting with him like, you just jacked out of the country. Say, you better start thinking of, you know, it was from this cryptocurrency, not like he had a white collar job or any other thing doing. And one of the things he said to me was, if you purchase a particular cryptocurrency and it goes down, let's say by maybe 20%, you say you buy again, whatever amount you want to use to buy a particular cryptocurrency, you split it into 3. So if that particular cryptocurrency you bought at a particular price, it went down like 20%, you buy at that's below minus 20%, then it goes again to maybe 50%, you buy again at that point, then it goes again, maybe, you know, you buy the third one. By the time the third one you bought will be coming back up, you know, it will be coming back up for you with profit. It's before it will get back to that first point, you would have made some amount of money. Now in Forex trading, that's why I say these things are similar. In Forex trading, we have similar strategy, and it's called the martingale layering.
Okay.
Yes, that's the name for it in Forex trading. Martingale layering. So you buy a particular instrument, or you decide to sell a particular instrument. Let's assume you're buying, and then the instrument falls below a particular point. You buy again. It falls again. You buy again. Now, in Forex trading, there are things we call lot sizes. It's like the size, like a contract size. Like, how much of this?
Terms.
Yeah, how much of this am I buying? It's these technical terms can be, you know, brought to our physical world if you allow me, or if I have enough time. That's why they told me an educator.
You have the floor. You have the floor.
So it's like saying this. There are 3 cups here.
Yep.
I decide to buy 1. That is the lot size 1, right? So the next one I'm going for, maybe I decide to buy 2 at a time. That's another lot size. I've gone higher, right? So when you're doing martingale layering, if you buy maybe at 0.01, that's a lot size, and then the market goes down, it goes against you, then you can decide to take the next one at 0.02. If the market does not retrace, if it doesn't come back up, it goes down again, you can decide to take the third one at maybe 0.07. By the time 0.07 is in just small profit, the profit of 0.07 will cover for the losses of 0.02 and 0.01 because those ones are lower.
Okay.
You see the strategy. So it's still the same thing when you're trading cryptocurrency. You can decide to, if the market dips, but you know, sometimes sometimes people make a joke out of cryptocurrency, because I was reading someone's status last month, and it was like, buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. Now dip has finished him, you know, because probably he was buying at close intervals.
Yeah.
So it means you need a lot of education and enlightenment to do this.
Yes.
Exactly.
Talk to us about the chances of getting scammed in Forex trading.
Forex trading? Okay, the chances of getting scammed in Forex trading are actually very low, because Forex has more regulation.
Okay.
There's the FCA regulations and all that. Like, the regulators in Forex is actually more, and because of the presence of banks in foreign exchange, it makes the, but of course you can still get scammed if you go with a broker that is not regulated or a broker that is not licensed. So this time around, it's not because you lost money because of a bad trade. You're actually losing money because of the bad choice of intermediary. So you put your money with them, and then they pack up. So
let's talk about the training. What's the training like? How long does it take? What are things you need to get trained?
Just like I said earlier, if you have a phone that has an internet, that's all you need. And for the duration, it depends on each person's power of assimilation. Some people are very sharp. Like, before I finish talking, you already know what I'm saying. So I'm like, oh, these are my bright students. While some, I'll have to go to Yalata's method and say, okay, now, so you go to this woman, she's selling pepper, and you now give her $1. You know she'll not accept the $1 from you. They say, yes, okay. So what do? They say, we'll change it. Okay. So there are people like that you have to still go down. For someone like that, you don't expect the person to get it in 1 week or 2 weeks. It's a continuous process with them. And then for those that are very sharp, in 2 weeks, they already know how to use signals. You send them signals, okay, buy now, sell now, or buy at a particular price, because you're envisaging the market will get to this price or fall to this price. So buy at this price or sell at this price, and then they know what to do. They know how to set pending orders, waiting for the market to get to that point. Yeah.
Okay, you've talked about, you know, the Forex and the various tutorials and tools needed. For the crypto world now, we've talked about coins being unstable or stable.
Yes.
Those who are intending to invest that are watching us right now, what stable coins will you suggest they can, you know, purchase? Because I know last week everyone was shouting Luna, 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 and all of that.
No, they were even shouting Luna to the moon, but I don't know where it has gone to now. I actually do not know where it has gone to. Okay, even the stable coins were affected last week, to tell the truth. Coins like USDT, they were really affected. These are coins that everybody considered, oh, safe haven. No matter what happens, this one will not fall. But it had its own fair share of crashing. So for now, I won't want to suggest anything like go for this or go for that, so that somebody will not say, oh, she gave a financial advice, or this is not a financial advice. This is me saying, take your time. This is not even the time to even jump into anything, because you don't even know the direction. You don't know where this market is going to in the long run. So just take your time, study the market, and know which one you're jumping. If it were to be before, I would have said, go for USDT. But not anymore, because even USDT encountered its own fair share. So I wouldn't want to say go for this or go for that at this point.
As a follow-up question, we've heard several financial coaches talk about make use of your spare money to invest in crypto and what have you, due to the high level of risks involved. Now my question would be, for someone who wants to invest in crypto regardless of what the current market state is, how much in terms of cost can a person invest in crypto?
There's actually no limit to what you can start with. There's no pegged amount. Because when cryptocurrency, when Bitcoin started, then I was into this hashing and mining of Bitcoin. If I had stuck to all those things, maybe maybe by now. But one thing about us Nigerians is I discover, and I don't think it's only peculiar to Nigerians, I think it's everybody. We don't really have that patience to wait. Like, if you start doing something, it's not paying you, you quit, you do something else, you move on. So if I tell you, okay, start with maybe $100, and then you're waiting 1 year, 2 years, and then $100 is still $100. Well, if I use this money to eat now, I would have, that is one thing about us generally. And Bitcoin did not become Bitcoin in 1 year.
In 1 year.
Yeah, it did not become Bitcoin in 1 year. It's 10 or so years before it became what it is today. So just do with your spare money, like all those financialists like I said, so that you won't feel it.
Exactly. So let's as we wrap up the conversation, what will be your pieces of advice to anyone who wants to invest either in crypto or forex trading? Someone that is probably a complete novice, what will be your advice? Okay,
I always tell people, follow Uno road. Yeah, because if you go, Yoruba people will say, if a single-eyed man is leading a pack or a flock of blind men, he is like the star, right? Okay, so if blind men are leading blind men, if the blind is leading the blind, they'll both fall into the ditch. So if you know this person, okay, definitely there will be someone that is doing well in cryptocurrency around you. Why not just walk up to the person? Even if the person says he's going to charge you, one thing I've discovered is when you pay this commitment fee, it helps you to stay committed. Compared to when someone just say, okay, come, I'll teach you for free. One day you will go, the next day you will not go, because it's free. But when they say, pay so and so, you will be serious. You will go there and go and learn. So follow Uno road. Go with someone that you're sure he knows what he's doing. Not the person that will still lead you into a ditch and then the both of you will be crying. The both of you have bought the deep and then you're in the deep.
All right, thank you so much. That's a very, very enlightening session. I picked 1 or 2 lessons, and I hope you have too, especially for those who are thinking in the line of cryptocurrency or forex trading. A very big thank you to Vera Clement, forex educator and financial market analyst at CJC Markets. Thank you so much for your time on IBrand TV.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right, time to go for another break. When we come back, it will be time for the sports segment. Please don't go anywhere.